Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-month reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Mid-September, so whenever you catch this through the end of September, give or take a few days into October. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate and love you guys so much for all the support. Here we go. High Priestess. 8 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, another 8 with the 8 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to pull a 6-card spread with outcomes and clarifiers and see the energy for you the rest of this month. Your October reading is coming out right after this. And yes, I'm getting back into the swing of things with the weekly readings and your angel readings. And I will start doing lives again as I'm taking classes right now. So once my session is over with, I'll have more time for lives. So here we go. You know, I'm feeling very much like you're learning how to trust your intuition a little bit more. I do feel like you have someone that you trust their guidance. You're willing to make certain sacrifices. I feel like you have someone around you. Could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. I do feel like there is someone around you that you really trust. In terms of making big life decisions, choices, especially in regards to money, career, business, advancement. I also feel like maybe someone here may have gone on a spiritual retreat, or you are currently on a spiritual journey, getting out of your head and out of your own way is what I'm hearing that some of you are, you know, seeking to accomplish, right? Also feel that for some of you, you're very much focused on the money front, the career, the money. After all the work I've done, after all the sacrifices I've made, why have I not gotten as far as I would have hoped by this time around, right? So some of you may have already been on this journey for quite some time. I'm also hearing some of you have been waiting on some sort of funding or financial backing from someone who appears to be very good when it comes to money and finances, but they're not very willing to loosen up the wallet, if you know what I mean. It's like you've really got to convince them to back your idea, to back your, you know, your expenditures is what I heard. So if you work for a company and you're hoping to get something, you know, covered as a business expense, you may be working with some sort of financial person, money man, financial advisor, someone that's like your numbers person, right? And you're just like, how can I find a way to write this off as a business expense and get the company to pay for it? Or how can I, you know, I feel like you're getting very creative at this time. There's this really strong feeling I'm getting for someone here that feels like this super urgent need to travel or to like hit the road or, you know, go on some sort of journey, like not just spiritually, like I feel like there is someone here who feels that the road is calling, the sky is calling, the ship is calling, whatever means of travel that you are looking at. For some of you, it's definitely open roads, right? Road trips, long distance travel. I do feel like someone here is feeling a bit restless, right? And almost anxious to hurry up and hit the road. Okay. So you could be looking at a career in transportation, trying to figure out a way to build a company when it comes to money, career, finances, especially within transportation. Some of you, I'm hearing open land. Okay. So I know this is going to be random and it may not resonate with a lot of people, but I am hearing almost as though some of you either have gone or will be going on like this feels like very specific. What is it called? Like a compound? I'm hearing another word and it sounds muffled, so I cannot get the full word, but it feels like some sort of I'm hearing roots of the earth. Okay, so the promise here, okay, the promised land, sorry. The promise here is that they could be saying, you know, this is a way to help you become more grounded, to help you strip you away of everything that you have become in this lifetime and bring you back to your roots, bring you back to, you know, wow, I'm even seeing like a rebirthing process. Yeah, like rebirthing process. Like some of you go through either some sort of you know, baptism or like some sort of like therapy where you literally are reborn. Okay, like literally you're going through, like, I'm seeing like a grown-ass person in the fetal position, breaking through, breaking free, breaking out. Literal rebirth, okay? Not just because you're Scorpio, okay? Like, you guys are the kings and queens of transformation. We get it, okay? I just mean, like, some of you are going through some like deep, intense, like long-term, I heard long-term care, long-term therapy, long-term in terms of finding yourself, who you are at the core, trusting your own inner guidance. I do feel like there is someone here who has had a very difficult time for the majority of their life trusting their intuition, trusting their own inner guidance, feeling like they always had to go to someone for confirmation or advice. Some of you may have a spiritual advisor. Some of you may be always seeking answers outside of you when really the answers are within you. Now, you have to be careful when you are always looking for answers or confirmation outside of you, because, you know, just like me, hello, even though I'm doing your tarot reading, it does not mean I am the end all be all of what your life is going to be or what you can anticipate. You really have the power to create your own reality. You really have the power to go within, uncover your inner wisdom, and discover who you truly are, what you long for, what you truly want for yourself in the now and in the future. And just how much work are you really willing to put forth to get the outcome, the life, the money, the career, the relationships, the friendships, the connections, fill in the blank, that you really, really want. If you've been worried about money, you have a solid proposal, offer, it's coming your way. I do feel like some of you feel like this is too good to be true. There are strings attached. I feel like I should say no and just go at it alone. I feel like someone here may be offered money from someone that always feels like when this person lends you money or offers to help you in a financial way, it feels as though there are too many strings attached. Like, this could be someone who likes to hold that sort of obligation over your head. And it's like they're offering you the funding to the promised land, to the other side, to the beautiful, you know, resort, mountains, whatever it may be, right? Like going through that gate towards, you know, beautiful abundance and the garden beyond. I feel as though someone here may have been dangling that carrot of financial freedom, stability for far too long, and that's why you've really been stuck in your head. I feel the need to clarify that specific meaning, that specific message that came through, because I know it's not for everyone. Why does Scorpio feel like there are strings attached to this offer? The same card, Seven of Pentacles. But look at his face. I picked this up on my little getaway vacation on my birthday. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. But I mean, look at his face. Look at the expression on his face. He's tired. He's weary. All this work in myself, and it's never going to be good enough. It's never going to be enough. They're always going to hold it over my head. Do I ask for help from them one more time? I'm exhausted. Maybe I need to make some changes. Two more cards. The Sun. Oh, okay. Seven of Cups. Oh, Seven of Swords. And the Four of Wands. So the Sun and the Four of Wands is very promising. You know, that's what I'm going for. I'm doing all of this for, you know, the promise of a better life for myself, for my children, for my legacy, for my partner, spouse, wife, husband, for a better quality of life for myself moving forward. I also feel like some of you, again, I'm hearing like rebirth, but like healing your inner child, and it starts with the rebirth of you. I'm hearing like you are stripped down to the core, or you may have already gone through this. I'm also hearing almost like a social media detox. So if you're watching this and you're not supposed to be watching this, you're like doing yourself a disservice if that's something that you really want to do. Okay. But I do feel like there is a lot of happiness that's your main goal. You want to feel happy. You want to feel grounded. You want to feel at ease. You want to be able to celebrate life every step of the way, every single day. You want to wake up feeling grounded and joyful. And instead, some of you for a very long time, just wake up. And it's like you dread the day. You dread the night. You dread your job. You dread your phone ringing. You dread having to interact with people. But I feel like some of you are longing for more stability within your home. And so you got 7, 7, 7. And another 7 here. So that is of significant meaning for you. It's also the number, look up those angel numbers, but I read 777 like divine guidance. Like we are helping you through this every step of the way. Like your higher self, your spirit guides, guardian angels, if you have anyone that has passed on, they're supporting you. They're there for you. They know you feel like maybe you haven't done enough of the work. Maybe you don't have enough to show for. Maybe you feel like you've done way too much with very little results. And you feel like every time you take a few steps forward, there is something or someone who does not want to see you succeed. Someone who would rather see you like that. Confused and alone and isolated. Feeling like your dream is always just a few steps away and never within reach. Now I know that's not for everyone, but I had to clarify that. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Tower. That is your card, the Tower card. So it's like things get good, and just as they're getting good, you're in this anticipatory energy waiting for the other shoe to drop. I feel like I get that energy for you guys way too often. Now, what would happen if you stopped thinking that, if you stopped expecting that, if you stopped, saying, oh, things are looking pretty good right now. It's only a matter of time before things fall apart, before I get a flat tire, before I, whatever, right? Stop expecting things to fall apart. Stop expecting things to break down. Stop expecting the worst. Because you're manifesting it, literally. Because you can tell me, well, how can I not? when the worst is always happening? Hello, you just answered the question. If you're always expecting the worst, and you're most familiar with negative energy and negative manifestations, and that is the energy that you have almost felt is a part of you every day, day in and day out. It's time to shift out of that mentality. It's time to shift out of negative manifestations, expecting the worst. Shift your mindset. Shift your energy. And I'm hearing a whirlwind of positive changes, positive momentum is going to come in for you. That you won't know what to do with it, that you'll self-sabotage and go right back at it. And that's what some of you guys may have been doing. Because it's like, oh, I want my 10 of Cups. I cannot wait to have my 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, love, partnership, business, career, financial prosperity, you know, grounded on an emotional level, grounded on a mental level, just being overall happy with life. But I know it won't last very long, because what happens, things like that don't last very long for Scorpio, is what I'm hearing. Not because I'm affirming it, universe, but because you are. Because that is your expectation. And, you know, this is really a confirmation for me that this is actually, I've been thinking of doing a video that is very specific in terms of helping you shift out of that mentality, helping you to break free from that endless cycle. Because at the end of the day, you're bound to drop one of those pentacles. So which is it going to be? Do you drop one so that with all that you're left is tower moment after tower moment? Or do you drop the tower moment and hold on to the pentacle that will bring more 10 of Cups moments? How do you bring more 10 of Cups moments? By no longer focusing on this energy and acknowledging every 10 of Cup moment. Every single one. And with every minor inconvenience that you start saying to yourself, of course, I knew it's too good to be true, you're increasing it to a major tower moment. So how do you change it? Let that shit go. I know it's not that easy. Small changes can have a big effect on the outcome. Believe me, I've been there and done that already. Trust me when I tell you that it works. Absolutely works. Energy Oracle. Let me have a few cards for the energy for Scorpio for this month, the rest of this month. The card of appreciation, adjacent possibilities. Look at that, another card of the journey. Appreciation. Yes, appreciate how far you've come. Appreciate every bad moment and every good moment. Appreciate that you've already had enough bad to really appreciate all the good that you have had. And the more you stay in appreciation of the good, regardless of how many bad tower moments or mishaps or minor inconveniences have come across your life, when you stay in the energy of gratitude, the universe really does bless you with more to be grateful for. Because what you're not seeing is that there are other possibilities. There are other instances, situations, blessings coming your way, opportunities coming your way. There are more doors that are about to open up for you that you don't yet see. But you've got to stay in that energy of gratitude, of appreciation, of really knowing your own worth and seeing an opportunity to grow, to release, to learn, as a way to walk through that door to value. Because the more you value an experience, good or bad, and you learn from it and you understand its part in your journey, the more you value every lesson, does not mean you're going to bring in more lessons. But it is easier for you to acknowledge it with the universe and say, okay, I get it, universe. I get it. We've been at it for a while with the same karmic cycle. I get it. This is what I've learned. I'm ready for the next chapter. Ask the universe. Let the universe know what you want, what you're ready for. What have you learned? What are you ready and willing to release? What are you ready and willing to open up to and bring into your life? Believe me, the universe is always listening. Your journey is really just beginning. And again, I keep hearing some of you are feeling very, very anxious to get away, to travel. I do feel like some of you need to come up with some significant amount of money to be able to travel the way you want to, or to be able to move the way you want to, whether that's, you know, relocating or, you know, moving a business location, or perhaps taking on a new job or career that requires a long commute. But it really is a journey of knowing yourself to the core of who you truly are, to be able to express yourself in a much lighter yet deeper way. I know that sounds conflicting. But when you shed the layers, especially when you go through like imposter syndrome, or when you face the version of you that you never really wanted, but it was kind of forced on you, and you bring about the Scorpio that's really meant to be here, to shine, to grow, to be, to exist. You drop the burdens, you definitely feel like a lighter version of you. But knowing that you've dropped the burdens creates a deeper connection with your inner being, with who you truly are. Two of Earth. You guys know how I feel about repeated cards. There you go. Two of Earth. That's the Two of Pentacles twice. We've got Nine of Fire from the Angel Tarot. This is your outcome card here. Ace of Air, Ace of Swords. And one more, Seven. Seven of Air. That's Seven of Swords. Now, that is another repeated card because you did get that Seven of Swords, which is this sneaky bastard right here that I'm not liking. Okay, so let's start with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. I definitely feel some of you are definitely going through that. Like I said, shedding the layers, letting go of what you know no longer serves you. One pentacle is obviously heavier than the other. Trying to keep them both balanced can be an impossible task. I'm hearing some of you will have to shift some weight around, whatever that means. So some of you may have hurt yourself or had some sort of injury, and you've now had to shift your weight. I'm also hearing some of you are trying to influence a situation by pulling your own weight, shifting your own weight, whatever that means. Play on words, apply it to your situation. Nine of Fire, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Well, isn't that everything that I've been telling you, Scorpio? Seven of Air, that's that sneaky SOB that I'm not liking here. Now you have that message coming in twice. Seven of Swords, plans that need revision. There really is more going on that meets the eye that you are not aware of. There are things going on behind the scenes. I also feel like someone here may be pulling the strings of a situation. So that could also go back to that energy that I was saying, that it feels like if you accept help from someone who can help you, who has offered you a way out, that there are strings attached. Also says poor timing. But you also have the Ace of Air here. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations. Seeing the truth of a situation. And a bit of a challenging new beginning. And that's what some of you may be, you know, on the verge of. Letting go of what no longer served you. Trying to figure things out on your own. Balancing your way to break free and break through something that has held you back for far too long. And so you may stumble a little on this new beginning, but you're definitely going places. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. As always, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. Again, I don't know if I said it in this one because I've done so many readings, but I apologize for not getting your other readings out. Your October reading is coming out soon after this, as well as the weekly readings. I'm going to get back to it. I did take some time off to celebrate my birthday, and I traveled a little bit, and so now I am coming back to reality slowly but surely. I am sending you guys so much love and support, and I hope everything works out for you guys. Have a great rest of your month, and I will see you in your October reads. Take care. Bye.